There is no second best.
Good morning, Crypto Chaos. Here we go again, guys. We're back. It's been fun. It's been fun. I'm not sure how long this stream's gonna last, guys. My internet's still an issue, but we're gonna try it. Opening bell is in about 8 minutes. How you guys doing? Yes, chaos lives. That's right. You can't keep chaos down. You can only delay it. You cannot stop the chaos. Cliff, my man. Yes, yo, boy in the house. How's it going? I come for you for two things: chaos and coffee. And I'm all out of coffee. I'm sorry, my guy. I got a fresh cup of coffee. Even though I had to dump out my stale coffee from yesterday morning. We had about 4-minute live stream yesterday, guys. That was disappointing. Very disappointing. Hopefully we do not get kicked again today. Yes, I came here. Yes. We need more chaos. We got plenty. Guys. Yeah, we've got internet. I'll let you know about the Starlink setup this week. Good backup solution, says Perez. Yes, I would love to see that, although I've had really bad experience with friends. I played games with people with Starlink in the past. They don't last typically an entire session. Let's see what else we have here. Good morning, Otaku and fam. Yes, good morning. But things have changed on Starlink, though. I just don't think their upload is consistent enough. I really need like a solid 20 consistent upload, I think, for my stream. Yeah, let me know if that works for you. Like video calls and conferences and other thing might be a good way to test it. Good morning, Otaku and fan. Good morning. Strawberry Dragon's my favorite flavor of dragon. How you guys doing? How you doing, Strawberry? We could be doing better here. We're just fighting internet issues on the second day now. I have about a third of the overall speed of my internet. But either way, I want to get into some of this crazy stuff that's going on with you guys now. Speaking of what's going on with my... God, my lighting! No! Lighting. Yes. I took some time yesterday, since I had no internet, to take the lights off the ceiling, and hopefully gonna get those repaired soon. I don't know. I'm feeling some kind of way, guys. It has nothing to do with price action either. I mean, price action's doing okay, actually. We're heading at 113.4, 113.5 right now for Bitcoin. Let's get into it, shall we? We have a few minutes to the opening bell, and total scuff this morning. Yes, there we go. God. What? We're fine. This is fine. We're all fine here, right? How are you? Oh shit, guys. Yes. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I'm late. I thought you were gone for the week, says Crypto JPEG. No. I don't want to be gone for the week. It's just the freaking internet issues. I'm probably going to leave if this continues, guys. And again, I'm not sure how long we're going to last. Yesterday's live stream lasted about 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm going to try to do this as long as I can until we have some issues. Comcast, just an update on that. Comcast gave me an update last night saying that they're going to be coming back for another round of to finish installing this upgrade. Apparently they're doing an upgrade, and they're like, I guess they're ripping out old equipment boxes. I don't know what the hell is going on. And I didn't get an update as of this morning yet, so on my phone. So, yeah. That's what's going on, guys. Milk Money in with the flames. Let's go, Milk Money. Boom. Good morning. Yes, that's what she said, or he said. All right. So I do want to mention this. We're still waiting for the market bell to open. So this is, of course, Bloomberg on the corner of my screen. I'm just kind of watching that. Talking about NVIDIA this morning. Talking about, job layoffs and everything else is happening right now, as we may be going into a full recession. That's fine. We don't do recessions anymore. there's been all sorts of crazy talks over the last 24 hours. The whole idea of eliminating the Fed came up again. That's been making the rounds on the internet. You guys have been catching some of that. It's been pretty exciting. Of course, we got Bitcoin's price action. Since we last talked about it, we've been stuck in this level somewhere between 111 and 113.5 now since last night. We did see a little bit of a breakout rally. Again, we started. Bitcoin Asia started last night. I was able to listen to a little bit of that on my phone, albeit I have a really bad connection on my cell phone. This is why mainly I have to have internet in my bunker to even use my phone. So I was able to see really blurry things happening at Bitcoin 2025 in Asia. Yeah, I'm mostly trying to listen to some of it. I caught Mark Moss a little bit before going to bed last night. It was like 2 or 3 a.m. It was pretty it's pretty okay. I think we have Eric Trump coming out tonight, so that'll be probably like midnight or 1 a.m., that sort of thing. And we also still have options expiring tonight at midnight, guys. So do not forget, that's going to be a huge thing to watch. And again, as long as we can hold 112, 111, and we're not too overbought by that period, I really don't want to see a Bitcoin at like 119 tonight. I want to kind of wait till options expire tonight. Just kind of flush this out and reset it. If we get a rally, though, to 124,000 before the end of the night, though, we are going to liquidate the F out of everybody. And there's like $15 billion it's going to get liquidated. I keep saying that, guys. Just a reminder to watch the price action tonight. It's going to get kind of crazy, I think. Kind of crazy today. All right, let's get back into it. We have about 2 minutes now to the market bell. Good morning, good morning. Kevin Binkley is here. How's it going, Kevin? Good morning, good morning. How much higher will Crow go? Crow's still pumping, guys. It's crazy. Let's get into some the crypto bubbles real quick and see what else is going on with our space. Real quick before the market bell opens. I don't want to miss that. There we go. Okay. Crow is sitting at 61%, still off the back of the news of partnership with, not World Liberty Financial, Donald Trump's company, DJT's company, and the platform integration onto social media platform, Truth Social. That's what's happening. It's been going on now for 2-3 days. It's been kind of crazy. It's been kind of crazy. Still up 61% on the day. This is nuts, guys. So anyone holding Crow coin, this could go just like DJT's coin. This could go like Trump's coin. At some point, this will have to stop, but this has been ripping pretty insane. It's already up 158% on the month, 164% on the week. I think it still has maybe another day of legs, but at some point, it's just going to have to stop. It's sitting at number 13 in market cap right now, guys. I never thought I'd see another exchange token in the top 20. Here we are. Lions also coming up. This has entered our space in the top 100. This came out of nowhere. I'm not sure exactly what this even is. Loaded Lions. Okay. I'm assuming this is a brand new token. I don't know. But it just entered the top 100 within the last 24 hours. So, all right. So that's the biggest thing we're looking at right now this morning on the top 100 this morning. Top 200 assets. Let's take a look at here. We got about 30 seconds, guys. Oh, we got to probably head over there. VVS just entered that space as well. Up 60% almost on the day, 150% on the week. It's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff happening, guys. Can't even recognize the top 100 or 200 from last year anymore. All right, let's get back into it, guys. We're about to start any second. And I need some coffee. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh, boy, guys. Happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday, Rich. How's it going? I'm Richie Rich, I believe, right? They keep changing all the names. Yeah, Richmond, right? Boom.
I'm Matt Miller. It looks like, before last night, that whatever NVIDIA did would almost change the narrative for this market, or at least continue the momentum train, as Kim Forrest told us. But right now, it feels like nothing is changing at all. S&P futures are unchanged. Although, look at that, 6,500. So we're at a high level there, and we will be on the cash trade as well. NASDAQ 100 futures unchanged. Russell 2000 futures, actually the small caps are up about 1/3%, but as Katie says, they're relatively disconnected from the NVIDIA story. At the NYSE, you have some sort of non-publicly traded company or a council, some organization ringing the bell. It's August, folks, in the slow doldrum days of the summer. You at least have a public company traded here, OMSE, ringing the bell. OMS is the ticker there on the NASDAQ. Of course, nothing matters besides NVIDIA. Even Five Below earnings didn't get me to look away from the AI story. And you know I love Five Below.
Everyone loves a deal. Anyway, let's talk about NVIDIA. Looks can be deceiving. You don't see too much movement right now. Of course, we know that it was much lower pre-market, down about 3% after it signaled that growth is decelerating for the first time in 2 years, really adding to concern that the pace of investment in AI systems is unsustainable and of whether or not we're actually going to see returns.
Yeah, it's up to $4.5 trillion now.
Company, but
again,
NVIDIA shares
holy
currently
crap.
about 1% higher. Traders really digesting what exactly we heard from the company and from Jensen Huang last night, Matt.
All right, watching the other Mag 7 stocks because they are, for the most part, NVIDIA's customers. The four biggest data center operators, cloud operators, hyperscalers, whatever you want to call them, that you see here, Meta, Microsoft, Alphabet, and Amazon, make up 40% of NVIDIA's revenue. And with the exception of Facebook, the Facebook owner Meta Platforms, they're all in the green today. Joining us now is Sanctuary Wealth Chief Investment Strategist Marianne Bartels. And Marianne, let me first get your
more
take.
NVIDIA all morning.
We know and love you because of your technical analysis, but everybody has a view on NVIDIA, what the earnings meant, how that signals for the
NVIDIA. They get all the freaking attention. All right, guys, I'm tired of hearing this. I've been listening to it all morning in the pre-market. I want to, of course, get into some more stuff with you guys, things that we have missed, and some crypto news specifically, because now I've got more than 24 hours, or almost more than 20, about 24 hours worth of freaking news to cover with you guys. Let's do a quick crypto roundup of news this morning to catch me up to date, but also you guys up to date as well, if you guys have missed the stream as much as I did. I missed the stream, guys. Yesterday sucked. Yes, amount of Solana held by U.S. companies has been revealed. Here's the total value. It's a pretty interesting article right off the gate here, coming from cryptonews.net. According to data from the Strategic Soul Reserve platform, a total of 13 companies and institutions hold a total of 8.2 million Solana, or approximately 1.72 billion. That's not that much money in the grand scheme of things when you're talking about U.S. Treasury or Treasury companies, right? Yes, this amount also corresponds to 1.4% of Solana's total supply, with 585,000 Solana of these assets already staked as well. That's not that much either. Only 1.4% of the total supply. Solana's prices are currently trading at $207, making it a 2.3% increase over the last 24 hours. According to the list, the following companies stand out among the most, holding the most Solana: Sharps Technology, UpXE, DeFi Development Corp, and Mercury FinTech. So iSpecimen as well, incorporated. These 5 companies account for almost all of the top 13 institutions, with a total amount of 764 million Solana. On the other hand, the amount of Solana staked was 585,000 Solana, worth approximately 104 million, and the average annual return rate was reported as 6.8%. All right, so it's still pretty early for the Solana treasury companies. All right, so that's interesting to know. Jump Trading, Illums raised 20 million. I don't know what the hell that's for. Fears of Shiba Inu adding a 5th zero. Ease. Oh my god, that freaking coin. Hyperliquid price forecast hype sees a pullback after hitting an all-time high, as we just saw Crow, I'm pretty sure, just take their spot this morning. Let's take a look at total market cap of all coins real quick. Total market cap right now sitting at 3.92 trillion. Again, heading back up towards that $4 trillion target at the end of the month. Pretty good to see that there. And yeah, top 10, top 20 assets look a little different this morning as Hyperliquid just barely holding on to 12. Oh, just barely holding on as Corona sneaks on in here. 12,465,000,000 market cap. That's crazy out of nowhere, guys. Pushing Sui down to 14. And a sandwich in between Hyperliquid and Sui. Yes, we also have some of our favorite coins here. Avalanche sitting at number 18, just under 20. Leo at 20 now. What else we have here? Nothing else has really changed too much other than that. All right, guys. And then a shout out to Jasmine. Is it holding on there? Yes, just barely holding on to 98 in the total market cap. Great to see that as well. All right, let's get back into some TradFi news. I'm going to go bouncing back and forth between TradFi and crypto really aggressively this morning because I want to catch up, guys. I'm behind with you guys for sure. All right, let's get back into it. I feel like my music is louder than normal. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking over my music or at least like trying to yell over it. No, it might just be my headset. I don't know. I just want to make sure, what the hell, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. I'll just turn that off a little bit. I think I am yelling over my music. Let me know if the volume of the music is alright with you guys. I can't tell. I feel like it's a little high. Okay, there we go. Let's get back to it. Alright, we're going to run into Bloomberg, see if they're talking about NVIDIA still. They still are. Oh my God, come on. All right, yeah, CNBC this morning. Yeah, we got Kramer.
You know, you can't necessarily tell them what to do.
The cows?
You'd be surprised. I had Norman the bull. I ran it for 2 months. Not the least bit interested. Cost me a fortune. All right, let's go back. Can we just for a moment go to CSX?
Sure. Happy to.
So what would you like to talk about? What do you think about the firing of this in transition?
The STB director. I mean, I'm not sure what to make of it other than the president fires anybody who's a Democrat on any given independent or so-called independent regulator.
Is that the litmus test now? A member of the...
Yeah.
By the way, he was nominated by the president.
He was. In 2020, he was actually nominated
this is now.
by Trump.
But David, this is important.
The STB, listen, there is a belief... You know, it was interesting hearing Lutnick's comments last week when I asked him about it, but there is a belief that there's going to be encouragement for a transcontinental rail in the form of UNP and Norfolk Southern, which will be before the STB. They have yet to actually do their filing. That could still be some time away. And while we thought there might be another deal, Warren Buffett has made it clear nobody's going to tell Warren what to do.
No. But for the first time, as Joe Henry said to me last night on CSX, for the first time, railroads are willing to work together. There is up to a 5-day delay every time you get to Chicago because they don't really.
Oh my God! He's just rambling now. Okay. I've had enough, Kramer.
Things more efficient. That would hurt.
All right.
The Norfolk Southern
took him
Union.
so long then to figure that out.
He's completely lost it. All right, moving on. I'll take a look at Fox Business. God, what the freaking hell is going on at CNBC? Oh man. Kramer needs a leash. Okay, let me catch up the chat real quick this morning. Yeah, Quint, he said YouTube called, said you had technical difficulties because you didn't support your boy Chatamus on his goth mommy waifu streaming adventures. Oh my God, I you're right. I did miss that apparently. I want to know what that's about. God. What the hell, Quint? What the hell? All right. Good morning. We got Ramona in the chat. How's it going, Ramona? Good morning, Ramona. We love you. Quit saying they said it messed up with your boosting his view count and every day, but he can't turn it up for 5 minutes. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Oh God. Oh yeah, you're talking about my 5-minute stream yesterday. Oh man, we're at some point, guys. Just pre-warning you, I'm having internet issues. They said they're coming out for another upgrade this morning. I have about a third of my actual speed upload and download. So right now it's a little shaky. Let me know how the stream is on your end, but they could get cut off at any moment again. All right, guys. Yes, so we also got A Guy here. Good morning, everyone. Is there music? Says Strawberry. It should be a little bit behind in the background, just a little bit. Quinn says, I'm always listening to EDM in the background. Yes. Oh, my God. You guys are crazy. Oh, yes. Morning. Yes. Strawberry dragons. Our favorite flavor of dragon. Okay. What do we got? We got anything happening here? Fox Business still, on break as well. Let's get back to Bloomberg. Are they done talking about NVIDIA earnings yet? Yes, a little bit.
I wasn't
Let's
even right. Unchartered territory, unless you haven't chartered it yet. Coming up, analysts are staying bullish on NVIDIA, despite
no.
not necessarily
We're just not done.
inspiring forecasts. That's next.
Oh my God, the whole day. NVIDIA. Get all the freaking attention. All right, let's get back and forth. Let's go into some TradFi articles, see what else is going on. I know yesterday Lisa Cook was supposedly executive order fired. I don't think he still can do that. Although it sounds like it's happening. She did get caught with her pants down again with that mortgage fraud. It's not a good look for the Fed either way. And this could be, again, the beginning of the end of the Fed? Question mark? We only could hope. All right, Ford recalls 355 trucks over potentially deadly problem. Okay, I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry. Oh, God. New 160 mile per hour Amtrak trains launch on busy American corridor. What's going on with the markets? Come on. Cracker Barrel removes a Pride page from website. What in the world? Damn, they really were pushing that agenda. That's insane. Besant oversees vetting as shortlist of Powell's successors emerge. How is he doing that when he's supposed to be in charge of the IRS right now? Just saying.
Stupid.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. 7 people in charge of the IRS just this year alone. It's insane. Okay, what else do we have here? AI drone finds missing hikers remains. Track U.S. national debt rapid rise. Still on the front page of Fox Business. I love it. Can't stop, won't stop printing that money. I can't wait. Hopefully tonight we'll be able to do a roundup of that as well. I don't know, guys, but if my internet is still really shiesty this evening, I'm just not gonna do it. It sucks, guys. I hate doing this. I hate doing this around terrible internet. You have to have good internet for YouTube. Trump fired Fed Governor Lisa Cook. There we go. Over alleged mortgage fraud. This is again coming from Fox Business. So again, I don't want to read this article because it's heavily biased. But I guess they have a video here. We can play a little bit of this. Not sure where you guys are with following this article right now. Again, it won't even load. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna ignore this one. Maybe we'll get one over on CNBC that actually covers it. Trump slaps India with tariffs over Russian oil. Rupee sinks to a 3-week low. Damn. Let's take a look at the Dixie too. See how the Dixie's holding up. Let's take a look at the Dixie. 98 flat. So coming down a little bit. This is actually pretty good. The market, closed for the week. On Labor Day weekend, Dixie coming down. Hopefully we break 898 today. Looks like we did. We were down there a little bit this morning. The market opened and we were 97.9. Okay, so we could see a lower dollar, lower price on the Dixie this morning or this afternoon. Okay, let's get back to it. I just keep bouncing all over the place. Now let's jump into some crypto news. Let's see what we can dig up now for some more crypto news. All right, BitcoinNews.com. We have Bitcoin price watch. Yeah, traders brace for volatility after a tight price coil at the near the end of the month, and the options expiring today, guys, at midnight. Tom Lee predicts ETH surge to 12,000. Urges investors to buy the dip ahead of the September pullback. We've been talking about that at length now for a week and a half. BitGet records over 500 billion monthly derivatives average. Man, what else do we have here? Ripple, what the hell? Little Pepe and Ripple, man, it sounds like they are suffering. they're suffocating themselves for news apparently at BitcoinNews.com, because these are not big headlines at all. We did have a Bitcoin 2025 rollout to last night, so today is going to be the biggest day, I believe. I think they're going to have our Trump on. All right, let's see what else we have here. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph. They were covering Bitcoin Asia last night. Philippine lawmaker to propose putting government budget on blockchain. This comes after America just announced that on was it Tuesday night, guys? We covered that. That was amazing. I cannot believe they said those words about putting transparent government entities on the blockchain. Bitcoin megaphone pattern targets 260,000 as Bitcoin price screams oversold. I've been saying this now for weeks, guys. We are oversold. Fitting in with my narrative there. And my bias. Oh no. Well, I guess it is what it is. Bitcoin price can reach 260,000 this cycle. The bullish megaphone pattern, also known as the broadening wedge, forms when the price creates a series of higher highs and higher lows and lower lows. As a technical rule, a breakout above the pattern's upper boundary may trigger a parabolic rise. We've been calling for this all year, and I'm still saying somewhere between 225, 250 by end of the year is probably where we're headed. But we got to get above this 140, 150. We've been held back for so long. Second, the bigger megaphone patterns you can see here has been forming for the past 280 days. As Analyst Galaxy pointed out on Thursday's X post, Bitcoin is trading near the upper trend line of the megaphone, which currently sits at 125,000. Similarly, the breakout above this level would confirm the pattern, clearing a path for towards 206,800. Such a move would bring the total gains up to 82%. Be insane, and this is where we're headed, guys. We need altcoin season to begin and total parabolic city to rise. What else we have here? Anything else? Big takeaways. More Nvidia. Record revenue in gaming segment. Their chips are still too damn high. Too damn high. You could buy a whole laptop for the cost of one of their 50 series cards. It's insane. That's what I had to do. El Salvador's Bukele reacts as a $1 billion Bitcoin holdings bet increases on Kalshi. So yeah, more. Every single day El Salvador's been buying one Bitcoin every single day, and on the down days they buy usually they buy 10 or 11. What else we have here? Kathy Wood's ARK Invest buys another 15 million of Ethereum for Bitmine. Trump has 11 on his Fed chair list. 3 of them are crypto friendly. Oh man, I was expecting a little bit more juicy articles this morning. Let's get back over the chat file real quick, and we'll let this load a little bit more. Again, we usually only cover that around 10. I'm surprised the streams lasted this long, guys. To be honest, I said that yesterday. That's exactly when I got knocked off. So let's see. Let's get back to the chat real quick before I go into more TradFi news. What else we have here? Eat a Snickers bar. Hey guy, you're not you when you're hungry, right? That's how that commercial goes. He's always listening to EDM. Yes, I am. Lisa Crook. Yeah, Lisa Crook. Yeah, yes, Strawberry Dragons. 100,000 trucks, and they can't even make them correctly. Says Quint. Oh boy, how does that go? Always push a Chevy, then drive a Ford. I don't know how. I'm not an American car guy. Oh yeah, GM Chaos Crew. Yes, good morning. Braveheart McFreedom is here. Head and CEO of McFreedoms. How you doing? Cook is cooked. I love it. Cook is cooked. Que pasa? How's it going, Bobbin? Que pasa, Otaku? When Moon, I need upgrade my PC. When Moon. God damn it, you know the answer to that. Then be now. It's coming. Soon. Trump imposes additional 25% tariffs on India tied to Russian oil purchases. Is this really anything new, though? Because they've had this narrative for like 3 weeks. Again, attacking India on purchasing oil through Russia. Did they push it even further? I'm assuming. We have no dates on these. There's no date on this article. All right. 27th. So that was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Okay. Let's get back into Bloomberg, see if they're talking about NVIDIA still. Please stop talking about NVIDIA this morning. Best Buy's outlook clouded by tariffs. So no.
Wary on that stock.
They don't even sell anything in the stores anymore.
This is open interest.
They literally have no more DVDs or Blu-rays. I believe video games are pretty much on the chopping block next. Everything's going digital. that is our move, guys. That is our move. Taking, of course, financing into digital. That's our deal. Let's take a look at CNBC since they're going on break. Come on. I can't get it to load, guys. I clicked it. It's just loading. There we go. They're on break as well. Fox Business. And they are back. BlackRock. Ooh, talking about BlackRock.
Companies to quote unquote do good in the world. No. Stay out of that.
Yes, please.
Make money.
Thanks, Adam. Trump's crime crackdown in D.C.
What?
is popular. Left-wing Mayor Muriel Bowser says she's grateful for the National
Well,
Guard.
I missed that little update there, but yeah, he's got that. What do you call it? Yeah, that emergency state of distress in our American capital right now, Washington D.C. That's funny. It's just so insane. I cannot believe everything that's happening, both good and bad, in our country right now. Okay, so I guess there's protests on this right now in Washington D.C. State of emergency. Okay. Fight the power. Get some hip hop there on the exit there. All right, let's get back in some TradFi news. Let's take a look and see what else CNBC's covering this morning. It's just jumping back and forth, guys, back and forth. We already covered Fox News's headlines. Nvidia shares turn positive as investors buy the dip after earnings report. Fed Governor Lisa Cook sues Trump to block her firing. There we go. There's some real news on this. Again, it's not just black and white. He can't fire her technically. He'll be the first sitting president to ever attempt to, and do it successfully if possible. Either way, something she should have some disciplinary action or be removed by the Fed themselves. This is absurd that Americans have to watch all of these people take advantage of us every single day. Federal Reserve Board Governor Lisa Cook is sued to challenge her removal by President Donald Trump. Trump said on Monday that she was firing Cook because of allegations that she committed mortgage fraud. As we've been saying that at length here. Critics say that the move undermines the independence of the Fed, which sets key interest rates and affects mortgage rates and other debt rates as well. He just wants these I told him. I told you guys, I guess. I'm talking to President Trump directly. But I told you guys that all he had to do was, before even walking the Fed with, the office with Powell, all he had to do was just give him a 25 basis point cut. That's it. Like, it wasn't really going to move the needle either way. It was going to make him happy, at least towards the end of the year. None of this would have happened. He wouldn't have dug into her. He wouldn't have done all this stuff. They could have just avoided all of this by just giving him what he wanted. And 25 wasn't really going to move the needle in the economy anyway. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Federal Reserve Board Governor Lisa Cook on Thursday. President Donald Trump seeking to block his unprecedented move to fire her. The suit filed in federal court in Washington, D.C. also named the Federal Chairman Jerome Powell and the Board of Governors itself as defendants. Trump said on Monday that he was removing Cook because of the allegations that she committed mortgage fraud in connection with the 2 residential properties she owns. All right, and here's, of course, the official documents on this. He signed, and that's been making the rounds over on X now for a minute. Okay, all right. What else we have here? Lawyers for Susan Moranes says that she remains as a CDC director. Only Trump has the power to fire her. S&P 500 rises as record as NVIDIA results validate AI trade. Again, getting closer to that $4.5 trillion target we just looked at on NVIDIA this morning. U.S. economy expanded 3.3% in Q2 with growth even stronger than initial thought. Chip maker is the number 2 player behind NVIDIA. Oppenheimer says it's Broadcom. Not even in AMD, man. They've fallen so far behind. Or Intel. What's going on with Intel? Intel's like top 150, I think. So not even the top 100 still. We just came off the news of America purchasing 10% of the company. Dick's Sporting Goods raises guidance of the second quarter. Microsoft files 2 employees over breaking into its president's office. What the F? What is going on?
What are you, stupid?
What is happening at Microsoft? Software engineers Ricky Fameli and Anna Hattel who were part of the group of the 7 protesters who entered the Microsoft executive Brad Smith's office, were fired on Thursday. That's today. Current and former Microsoft employees are held to protest inside of a Microsoft building on Tuesday in opposition to the Israel military's alleged use of the company's software. No observer for apprehend. I'm not sure exactly what's been going on with Microsoft here lately. Pro-Palestine demonstrators hold banners as they sign protests outside Microsoft's Build Conference and the Seattle Convention Center in Seattle. Microsoft on Thursday said it had terminated 2 employees who broke into President Brad Smith's office. News comes as 7 current former employees on Tuesday held a protest in the company's building in Redmond, Washington, in opposition of the Israeli military alleged use of the company's software as part of the invasion of Gaza. Everyone uses this software. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Ridiculous. All right, Amtrak is launching its faster next-gen Acela, better amenities after 2 years, after years of delays. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Tesla sales plunged 40% as Europe as Chinese EV rival BYD's triple. China's electric vehicle juggernaut is reshaping the global car market. All right, I'm kind of over the TradFi news today, guys. Yeah, 3 ways. What's this? India's 3-way balancing act: tariffs, oil, and uneasy handshakes. Of course, being one of the largest leaders in BRICS. Okay, all right. Let's get back into some more crypto news. Let's see what we can dig up now that we've given it more time to load. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 10 a.m. Let's check back in the chat real quick, catch up with you guys, and then see what's going on with more crypto news. Additional tariffs on India, bad strategy. They make 60% of the electrical transformers that we need to build the AI data centers. He just shot American interests in the foot. Current wait time, 3 to 5 years. Damn. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Braveheart McFreedom. Right there with you. Greased up Nebs guy. Let him cook. Pith making a move. Yes, it is. Happy to hear you guys finally get some price action out of Pith. I was calling for Pith. There it is, 30%. Damn, that's not a bad move. Look at this giant candle, the upside on the day, on the hour, 27% on the hour. Good for you guys holding Pith this morning. Yeah, that's awesome. It's still down 46% on the year. Still hasn't really moved yet on the year. A great project for a new breakout. Okay, let's see. What's going on in the news? We got to dig up some more stuff, guys. More stuff. I need it. Okay, Daily Coin. Let's take a look at Daily Hodl. Crypto trader issues a Bitcoin alert. Says Bitcoin's printing death cross. Everyone's like so undecided on where Bitcoin's going. We're going to 250,000. We're going to death cross. We're gonna go down to 0. Oh my God. 103,000. Probably 97. That's the new bear move. Remember when we kept hearing that at the beginning of the year? It was, we're going back to 80K. We're doing it. We're going back to 80K. 75 at one point at the very beginning of the year. 97 is now the new bear target. Whatever. I'll believe when I see it. And either way, it'll be a great reset if it happens. It's still bullish, and I like to point that out too on the chart. We still are in a very bullish pattern. If we get down to at least the lows of, boom, right now, where we're at, I would say we're damn near the bottom of a bullish pattern right now. So. Damn near. So we could come back down to like 108, 109, still be considered bullish. We haven't seen 108 break yet. And then the bigger macro, we could hit the fire sale target. Fire sale target's still bullish too, as well, long term. We could fall down as low as 91.9 and still be considered bullish. Maybe even as low as 89 or 90 flat. So again, I'm not expecting anything lower than that. I don't want to say never, never say never, but I still don't think we'll ever get back down to the previous all-time high, which is under 69K. So that's still, at the very, very bearish level of support there. But either way, I'm bullish to the end on Bitcoin, and we haven't seen the banana yet. When banana? Soon, guys. It's coming soon. All right, just a quick little update on the macro on Bitcoin. Speaking of where we are on Bitcoin's predictions, guys. Where we are with predictions. It's been a few days. We have another one coming up. We got Ramona's one coming up September 1st, 133K breakout. This is still on the cards, Ramona. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you, Ramona. This will be a Monday. Sunday, right? Sunday breakout, September 1st. No, Monday. It keeps jumping around. Yeah, there we go. Put it back in the right place. Monday, that'll be a Monday breakout. We are going to have them close on the markets here in America, but to her defense, the rest of the world is going to be open. They don't celebrate America's Labor Day. And we never sleep, guys. We just never sleep. Okay, so what else we have here in crypto news? JP Morgan Chase takes a $500 million bet on Paul Tudor Jones-backed hedge fund play. Let's see what that's. They're investing millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, or tens of millions of dollars, whatever, hundreds of millions of dollars into AI-driven hedge fund. So not entirely related to our space, other than maybe ETH-based tokens in the space. Maybe some of that's going to some virtual protocols, coins. It's a question of waste. Did you really need to suck up that much capital and talent, make the hedge fund? If you could have one hedge fund that connected all the talent in the world, give away a very high value data or high quality data, then you would have really done something and changed finance. It's the question of waste they're referring to there. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Ethereum Treasury and Peter Thiel-backed firm unveils $250 million stock buyback program amid ETH gains. So it looks like they're moving some of those gains into buying back some of their stock. Of course, Peter Thiel being one of the largest proponents of technology-driven companies, and of course, crypto. I think PayPal, original founder of PayPal. CFTC launches advanced surveillance technology platform to monitor crypto markets with NASDAQ. All large property developers in China become zombie firms following an Evergrande collapse. Look at the doom in the morning. Let's go. Yes. More Evergrande FUD. Oh man, I've been listening to them shouting from the rooftops of what's happening with Evergrande for 3 years. 3 years over there. It's held up by basically nothing in China, and they've taken up way too much real estate, and not enough people own their homes, even in their own country. Robinhood CEO Vlad Teniv says, war money printing among bearish indicators facing the U.S. economy. Man, so much doom this morning. I really do love this, guys. Let's go.
I'd buy that for $1.
Even Robinhood, Jesus. Robinhood CEO is revealing his outlook for the U.S. economy moving forward, noting several bearish indicators, also bullish signals developing. In a new interview with Iced Coffee Hour YouTube channel, Teniv says that the economy in the U.S. must deal with several issues, including a lack of demand for U.S. treasuries. As we keep printing, guys, we just covered it. Was it 3 months ago? The Fed had to print like $8 billion, and China sold off about $8 billion of their, U.S. Notes. So, money printing, more money printing, and that money refers to as a chronic tendency to borrow from future generations. The exact line that yours truly, pal, loves to say.
The federal government's on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that just means that the debt is growing faster than the economy. We're borrowing from future generations.
Boom. There it is. I think there is a cloud of uncertainties when it comes to things always. So I think that you have to counterbalance the sort of bearish indicators, which are productivity growth historically and been pretty low here in the United States. And nobody has really been able to figure out why. I think resourcing the industrial base, outsourcing of the industrial base has been a big contributor to that, and you have also the printing of money, and then that way we're borrowing. That's us borrowing from the future generations to find our spending now, which is, I think, a problem. Countries that have typically been buyers of U.S. Treasuries have kind of gotten out of that market. China probably being the best example there, as I just mentioned. They just sold $8 billion, and they're not even the largest proponent of our U.S. debt. It's, of course, Japan. Right, I think they hold like close to $10 trillion of our U.S. debt. Oh, God. Yes, Gamma Goddess, good morning, good morning.
When will then be now?
Boom. coming in with a $2 super chat this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just woke up. Sorry, I'm late for the chaos. I am as well. I'm sorry for yesterday, guys, and I'm sorry for today, as we could drop out at any moment. We still have a half hour of the stream, so I hope we can get through it today. Your internet works. Jake the Snake, how's it going, my man? Jake, my boy, is here as well. Yes, my internet is currently working. But they threatened me last night by saying that they'd be coming out today between the hours of 6 and 12, I believe it was, 6 a.m. and 12. That's Central Time, not Eastern. I keep getting those confused. I moved from New York to Chicago. Technically not Chicago. I live about 2 or 3 hours south of Chicago. But anyway, in Normalville. Literally Normalville. God, I can't make this crap up. All right, guys. Yes, Jake the Snake. Yes, 53543 home. What? What the hell, Quint? What the hell? Jesus, Quint.
What are you, stupid?
Chi-Town. normal. It's just Normalville. Where all the normies live. Every day I leave the bunker, I am reminded of how I live in a society full of it's just the idiocracy and normal people. All right. Yes. Okay. What else do we have here? On the other hand, Tenipsis the optimistic how the U.S. appears to be gaining a foothold in certain technologies like artificial intelligence, AI, cryptocurrencies, and which could help the country reconfigure its fiscal situation. But there's still some bullish indicators that make me feel very optimistic. I think technology-wise, we're probably in the most interesting time ever. Technology keeps marching forward. We have AI as the potential to solve some of the issues, including productivity and the borrowing from the future through massive GDP growth. If AGI and ASI is unlocked, that's of course calling for super intelligence, artificial super intelligence, and it looks like the U.S. is leading the way. In particular, Silicon Valley, which makes me feel really good. You've got cryptocurrency, and again, which the U.S. very much in some ways is leading, and we're looking to offshore some of the innovation that's gone onshore. It's gone offshore in the last few years. I think you have some of the things that we're proud of to be a part of, which are ways to reverse borrowing in the future, fund the present, and instead use the present to fund the future. Damn. Some big, bold words out of Vlad Tenev, Robinhood CEO. I mean, we're at least starting to get pro-crypto stance here in America. We get some of those companies that left coming back now. One of the biggest ones, of course, being Tether. Of course, Tether coming back with open arms to America. Because they've been treated very poorly in the past 4 years. Texas man allegedly steals personal information from scams that travels the country to withdraw $36,000. Metaplanet doubles down on Bitcoin bet, announces plans for 837 million Bitcoin purchase. That's almost $1 billion more for, of course, the largest Bitcoin play in Japan, Metaplanet. Massa came out of Bitcoin Asia last night when I went to bed, probably around 3 or 4 a.m. maybe. They had Simon Garovich probably talk about that. Let's dive into that real quick, because I'm really very happy for them over there to finally have some way for their markets to enter in a Bitcoin play. Japanese Bitcoin treasury and market Metaplanet is adding more money to the bet, announcing its plans to accumulate nearly $1 billion more. In an ex post, the company announces plans to gobble up $837 million worth of the top crypto asset, and by market capital, raising funds in international stock offering. And the firm saying in this X post, not over at Bitcoin 2025 Asia. The primary objective of the international offering is to acquire a large amount of Bitcoin in a short period of time and significantly expand the NAV, Bitcoin net asset value, and the company plans to allocate amount of funds and raise primarily for the purchase of Bitcoin. And by doing so, the company aims to maximize the number of Bitcoin per share and Bitcoin yield. I don't know if you guys caught any of that last night. I wonder if I can find a clip of it. They had this big promo they just kept showing like every 5 minutes. I had to hear it because I could only really listen to it with the super blurry feedback I was getting from on my phone. But they had a really good ad for Metaplanet. I want to share with you guys if you didn't see it. Let me see if I can catch Bitcoin Asia. Yeah. Here's day one. I'm sure I can find one. They played it so often in between. Yeah, here we go. I just want to show this to you guys. There we go. That was the big thing I wanted to show there.
Had a dear friend. He spoke on the stage.
Eric
before,
Trump's endorsement.
Simon from Metaplan, and I asked him, "What's the hardest problem?" And he goes, "Honestly, we're running out of Bitcoin."
That's what I've been saying.
That's the Bitcoin
all
effect,
freaking year.
And this is just the beginning.
All right, so I really like that promo. So I didn't mind listening to that a bunch of times during the thing. It was pretty spectacular what they've done so far. It's okay. They had some of the key developers of Bitcoin right now debating last night over the use, of course, still of or the clogging of the chain with NFTs and of course ordinals. So again, that still is a big issue on with some maxis. Even though Michael Saylor's totally changed his stance from just a few years ago. Use case on Bitcoin is still a good use case for Bitcoin, according to Saylor. Massive whale addresses by 456 million. I don't think Saylor's going to even be there this year, which is kind of a downer. Maybe he just didn't want to take that 19-hour flight to Hong Kong. Morgan Stanley predicts 16 what number is that? What the hell number is that? Billion? Trillion? Oh my god. Million, billion, trillion. $16 trillion in S&P 500 gains amid tech boom. Is that real? Is that a real number? What the hell is this? Morgan Stanley predicts... This is a stupid number.
What are you, stupid?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's 16 trillion. S&P 500 gains amid tech booms. Naming 3 winning sectors. Probably AI. So definitely one of them. Banking giant Morgan Stanley named the sectors that are likely to come out of the top of the artificial intelligence fueled tech boom. In a new interview on CBC television, Morgan Stanley's global head of thematic research unveils which sectors are going to benefit from the most from his firm's projected 13 to 16 trillion AI-driven boost to S&P 500 market value. Bird warns of the massive wealth generation will play out over the course of the next few years and not months. What's interesting is you might think of the higher tech sectors would be the biggest winners, but when you look at it relative to the amount of income the companies produce, it is interesting to see a lot of the lower tech sectors that were biggest relative to winners, areas like consumer electronics, capital goods, and a number of manufacturing-related industries and healthcare-related industries that have the biggest benefit. Some of the benefits when we look at the full adoption are greater than 50% of these companies of pre-tax income. All right. I'm just like, okay, healthcare sector and suggesting, of course, AI to help out that as well. Robotics sector and probably just the full amount of just AI. Don't even really, I don't think they even refer to crypto here. Can I not search? Oh my gosh, nothing wants to work. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna search the whole article because I don't think they even mention it. They don't. Yeah, they don't. Traditional lobbying groups are reportedly lining up against crypto against the actions of the represented smart banks. Okay, it moved into a different article entirely. Okay, so it has nothing to do with crypto at all. Okay, so what else we got? Let's get back over to the TradFi. We are getting closer to the end of the live stream. I cannot believe we actually made this whole damn episode. It's insane.
That is a huge question. That's the question clients are asking me right now.
More Lisa Cook news.
She's sort of like Schrodinger's Federal Reserve Board governor, because if you ask President Trump, he would say she's not a governor right now. But if you ask her and her lawyer, they would say, yeah, she's still a governor because President Trump
Schrodinger's governor right now.
In trying to fire her, and so it doesn't really have any effective value. But that is what a court has to decide. I think the trial court can actually decide that issue relatively quickly in terms of, litigation timelines, probably within a month or so, and then there will be appeals after that.
Within a month or so, there's a September 17th FOMC. What do we reasonably think can happen by that date?
Yeah, I mean, there's
definitely going to be questions about it.
Asks for clarity from the court even faster than a month, with that September 16th or 17th date.
Sorry, 16th. Yeah, decision on the 17th.
Date in mind. But in my mind, the critical date is February, not September 16th, because September 16th, she's only one vote out of 12 on the FOMC. Last time in July, you only had 2 dissenting votes, so it's unlikely that her one vote would make all that much of a difference in September. But in February, that's when the Federal Reserve Board gets to reappoint or block the reappointment of the regional reserve bank presidents who rotate onto the FOMC. So if she's not on the board in February, President Trump has a much more favorable stack of governors on the Federal Reserve Board who could block the reappointment of regional reserve bank presidents, and as a result, he may have more sympathetic votes going forward after that.
We should just end the Fed.
When you want to, right? You can go down that deep dark hole.
It's not cynical. It's looking around the corner, Paul.
This is ridiculous. This whole thing's ridiculous either way. It's like if you steal from your company and it's just like, oh, that's fine. It's fine. Let's just keep working. Let's just keep working. Things just keep going missing. Who the hell took the stapler? Where's my wrench, damn it? Oh my god, this is insane. Let me know if you guys steal from your company and they know about it and you're still on the on payroll. It's stupid. The whole thing is stupid, guys. God damn it. This country's such a freaking mess. Alright, let's get back into it. Japan wrote the first stablecoin rulebook, and here's why it's pulling ahead. Why the U.S. is pulling ahead from that. I think we read something like that a couple days ago. Yeah, it's 2 days old. Yeah, we read that 2 days ago. What else we have here? I want to take a look at... let's take a look at Fox Business real quick and see if they're covering anything more. EU seeks to remove all U.S. tariffs, all tariffs on U.S. goods.
The bill that they worked out with the U.S. Now, that bill moving through the European Commission ensures the deal which imposes 15% tariffs on companies from Europe to import into the U.S., and that includes autos.
The EU will benefit from significantly lower effective tariffs compared to other countries. Second, we have locked in significant exemptions, zero or no zero tariffs in important areas.
Those areas include aircraft and aircraft parts, as well as pharmaceuticals. Now, the U.S. imported $606 billion worth of goods from the European Union in 2024, according to the U.S. Trade Representative. From Germany alone, $26 billion worth of autos were imported, which accounts for 12% of the total auto imports to the U.S. Europe needs this trade agreement to avoid huge hits to its economy. Mexico also making moves President Trump wants. In the proposed budget for next year, Mexico will add tariffs on imports from China, and that will make it more difficult for China to dump goods into Mexico, repackage, and send to the U.S.
Yep, they've been doing that for years to kind of scapegoat it. All right. More doom. More doom. Yes, more doom. I love it. Oh, jeez. All right, what else can we dig up? More tariffs, more tariffs. Lisa Cook sues over Trump. Yeah, moved to oust the Fed board. Of course, they're still talking about Cook as she is cooked. How you guys doing in the chat? We actually are making it through the whole stream. I am surprised. I'm really surprised. Yes, Jose Pagan, how's it going? Heard of the bullish news of Jasmine partnership with a toilet company? Hopefully it doesn't bite us in the butt. Oh my goodness, because that would be real shitty. Oh my god. I love it. Oh my god. Why does Jake have boosted XP? Because Jake the Snake is the king of Ohio. Why wouldn't he have a boosted XP? Of course, reminding me also to shill harder. Guys, I need to shill harder. I can't even see it. Holy crap. What's with the lighting today? Oh, my, yeah, just shut off. What the hell? My lighting. Boom. There we go. So, guys, if you haven't already seen it, boom. Let's get this. Let's just get a little brighter in here. Let's go. It's too bright. Too damn bright. I think I killed it. Oh, my God. There we go. Hey, guys, please, we need to get the likes and the subs higher. Come on, guys. Come on. Please, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe, please hit that button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs before the bull run. We're so close, guys. We're under... What is it, 140, something like that? 147, 143, something like that now. We're so close, guys. I can taste it. And, of course, giving away wrenches before we reach that 1,000 target, and probably never again giving a wrench away. There's like 800 of you guys with wrenches. I see you guys. Some of you guys in the chat don't have wrenches. I will fix that. Adding more chaos to the chat. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Snakes in the toilet on a plane, says Jake. Yeah, shilly, 100%. Oh yeah, sorry, really sorry. Out of Jasmine balance 0. Your toilet is secured. What the hell, guys? Cliff, Jake's drinks from the toilet. Probably. I don't know. It's Ohio. It's just as good. It's like Idiocracy, that one quote from Idiocracy. Water? You drink water like from the toilet? Jeez. Yeah, Jake the Snake bought the quick start pack, hence the XP boost. I don't know what that even is. Is that really a thing? Ben Schiller, yeah, Quint. Right now, I'm sorry, but your boy Jake the Snake. Oh, he just got knocked down to number 4. Your boy sitting at number 3 right now. Gamma God is coming in number 2, then second, and your man with the plan, Cliff, at numero uno, number 1. Thanks again, guys. Yeah, speaking of boosted, man. Cliff is boosted. Yes, he is. Look at that. Number 1 fan right now. Yeah, Quint eats from the toilet. Jake, you guys having toilet wars over here. And some of us would say, you know, some of us would be fighting that with potty words. Bull run when Crypto Chaos hits 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, pretty much confirmed. When we're at over 1,000 guys, you know the bull run is happening. 100%. That's when we hit 1,000. It's gonna happen probably in October. At this rate, man, we've been held back for so long. Maybe the end of September we get a rally, and then we get a huge parabolic run into a 1,000 sub, confirming a breakout. And yeah, we get the altcoin season started. PP, says Jake. PP, there you go again. The best potty word on the channel is PP. He said it. That's the secret word. So stupid. I love you. Yes, chaos and freedom all the way, every day. Jake the Snake. Jake sleeps on a toilet filled with Dookie. That's his throne, man. He's the king of Ohio. He sits on his throne. Yeah, Dookie boy Jake. President Camacho said so, Cliff. 100% Camacho. We're gonna fix the economy because we got this guy. Not sure. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Definitely it predicted so many things. It really did. I mean, we saw that last year at the RNC. That's crazy. It all is coming to fruition, guys. 100% dudes, legit. Cliff, Jake the Snake is a Lizarian. He's a snake wearing a lizard suit. I don't know. I can't make it up. That's how it is. Let's go back over to Bloomberg, see what the rattle on real quick.
With minimum financial commitment, see if your company
qualifies
at oracle.com/Bloomberg. Or you got stocks. Well, little movement right now. This is after more economic data. Also more Fed news. You had Fed Governor Lisa Cook suing President Trump over his attempt to fire her. So right now the NASDAQ up about 0.1%, 23
It's a bold thing to do after stealing from the government.
Down 0.1%, 78 points, and the S&P 500 little change, down about 2 points. In the yield space, we have the 2-year 3.64%. That's up 2 basis points. The yield on the 10-year 4.23%, and that is little change. We have Brent crude at $67 a barrel. That's down about 0.7%. Moving over to spot gold, up 0.3%, $3,409 an ounce. The Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index, that's down about 0.3%.
Boom! Attila coming in with a $10 super chat. Let's go! Yes, we're still live. I'm amazed. We haven't been thrown off yet, as they're going to be doing upgrades to my area this morning. They're supposed to. They probably didn't even show up. These people are freaking. No one wants to work anymore, guys. I can tell you, I've been having so many issues with humans. I'm ready for the robots. Attila. I've been waiting 3 months to get the